Welcome back to Crypto Smackdown, where I give you everything crypto, blockchain, and our favourite topic for the moment, Dent. Okay, so apologies for being away for the last couple of weeks. I've had some business to attend to, just business trips and stuff like that. So, what's been going on? Well, it's not been looking great, I have to say. From my last video, I think we left it at about 1.3 cents, where it was looking like the trend was going to effectively reverse, bounce off of this kind of consolidation line here, but it didn't happen. And we continued down, and we it was also to do with BTC as well. Whatever BTC does, there's no control over alts when BTC decides to move. And just as we should have rebounded and gone back up, obviously the alts aren't as strong as BTC. So uh, it basically followed what BTC did. So it did hit off the the 0.0050 mark um, on the chart. It hit off the 50, which is approximately here. So there, at least it kind of found some support, and then it did bounce off. We had a nice not massive, but yeah, actually we did. We had a massive move up. It was about a 50% move up. And then we've been consolidating ever since. Now, as you can see, I've got this long-term trend line in, which it still seems to be following up, but it's just doing it at a very, very slow pace. We're on the 4 hour. If I look at stochastic, you can see that stochastic is coming back down. So we should effectively, for the 4 hour, probably get a bounce off of this line, and that should effectively push us up. We have been on the MACD. We have been oversold for quite some time on the 4 hour. So in the respect to the 4 hour chart, things are looking not too bad. On the daily chart, as you can see, I've got this trend line here, which we just seem to go up, bounce off, go up, bounce off, and continue up. As you can see, we were when I did my last video, I think we were around here when I was saying that we're amazingly oversold, so expect a bounce. So we did actually get a bounce, but it wasn't one that I would have expected. So I've got another chart up. I would also say that on the daily, the stochastic has actually gone up to overbought and is now coming back down. So that's not a great sign, but in confluence with our long-standing trend line, you can see that it will probably come down and hit it, which will be in confluence with the stochastic coming down. Now, the stochastic doesn't have to come down all the way. As you can see here, it only came down for a short little while and then continued up. And if you look at this bounce from when it was at its low here, you can see that we went up quite some percentage. We went up almost another cent. So effectively, you know, this little turn, it could just turn around like this and go back up, or it might effectively continue down. I've got another chart which is slightly more clearer. So as you can see, we're bouncing off of this is on the daily chart, by the way. We're bounced off the 0.236. I ain't got my glasses on today. Yeah, that's it, 236. So it seems to be holding on this line. Also, as you can see, I've got this horizontal line um, that I've had from when we went kind of parabolic from the first run up, and you can see that there was some consolidation here before a massive push up, and then we pushed down, we fell through, and then we came back up. We hit this this long-standing trend line again. We pushed up through it, and at that point, I thought, okay, we're going to bounce off and we're going to continue up. Well, we didn't really do that, and we fell back through again. So this only happened on the 2nd of May. We fell back through. So we're holding on this line. So what I would expect is consolidation again on this line. We might not get consolidation because you can see there is a pattern which is very, very similar. So if you look back on the MACD, you can see that we have this on the MACD. You can see that it curved up. So let me make this yellow so you can see it, and it curved up. So we could effectively have the same here, where it's gone down and then it curves back up. So we have to see. I mean, this is something that we're going to have to monitor. But we are below a cent at the moment. So if we get this kind of movement where it kind of just rolls over, but then it continues on, and it rolls over and it continues on, then I would expect a bounce off of this trend line going upwards. Now, it could consolidate for longer. BTC is messing about at the moment, so um, it it's still looking bullish from a BTC point of view, but it keeps pushing on a trend line. So if it breaks that trend line, then we could see some downside. If it, and that's downside for pretty much all of crypto. I mean, the BTC dominance is amazingly low at the moment, so there is a chance that the dominance will hold us, meaning that if it continues to go down, then it should continue to be alt season. And there's lots of coins popping off at the moment. Like I'm waiting for Dent, I'm waiting for Cardano as well. So it's not just Dent that's in this. It's there's cycles to the crypto market, and how it works is you get a pump for BTC. After BTC, it usually goes to ETH. After ETH pumps, like ETH has just massively pumped, then it goes into large cap alts, which are going to be your Cardanos and your dots and etc. And then after that, it usually goes into medium and small caps. So the small cap is obviously Dent. So Dent should rise if basically ETH has risen. So Cardano should be next, and Dent should be dragged up with it. So my expectation is that the altcoin market is not over, and the alt season is going to kick off in May. That's my thinking. Now they do say sell in May and go away, but that's the traditional market. That's not for crypto. And if you look over the years, May has always been an amazing month. May and June has always been an amazing month for altcoins. So my expectation is that this rally continues. And to be honest, I mean, it's not like um, we have not made any profits out of this. We have made profits out of this, but you have to follow the cycle. And this is a really ugly chart. If you ask me, it's not the best of charts, but we have to say that, you know, this band here, we seem to be holding. So as long as we continue holding that band, we should be okay. So look, this is a game of patience. I have said it before, even in my last video. You know, if you're looking for quick gains, I would just say that, you know, you're going to have to wait. Patience is the one that's going to get you through this. Patience is the one that you need for this market. You've got to remember that now, in particular, we're in the last 5 months, pretty much, from my point of view, of this bull market, and this is when things start to get really, really volatile. So, you know, you're going to be seeing swings of, you know, big numbers per day in the next probably 2-3 months. You're going to be seeing massive volatility, and, you know, maybe it's good if you're trading, but just remember, if you put on that trade and, you know, the volatility spikes up and you feel euphoria and you think, yeah, this is going to last, oh, it can swing directly against you and take you out, you know. So the swings in BTC are going to get bigger because the volatility is going to grow, because everyone knows that it, you know, at some point soon it's going to go parabolic, and that's going to be good for Dent. But you also have to remember that even if Dent does go parabolic, it isn't going to last long. Yeah, you're probably going to have under a 2-week window, actually maybe even less. You could have a 2-hour window of it going parabolic. I mean, last time it went parabolic, you know, it didn't stay up there for long. It wasn't like a week or two, it was like days. Yeah, so, you know, remember to take profits. Do not think you can outsmart the market. Take profits, and, you know, if it goes up and you take profits, let it fall back down. Once it falls back down, you can get back in and you'll be getting back in for, you know, probably less money, more coins. So, you know, there are different ways to do it. I'm not a financial advisor. This ain't financial advice, but I'm just telling you that, you know, there are ways that you can do this to keep you profitable, but, you know, keep your funds. Don't lose your funds. If you making profit, take your profit, you know. So that's my advice for today. Stay with it. Don't lose hope. Dent will go parabolic at some point. We just have to be patient and wait. That's it for today. Hope you enjoyed. Catch up real soon. Take care.